Into transition, that last 100 meters of the swim, start concentrating on what you get, where your bike is. There's 2,000 bikes in there, so you get flustered when you get out. There's going to be a lot of people around you, so make sure those last 100 meters you're concentrating on where my bike's positioned, what I'm going to go through the transition, go into the male changing room, the female changing room, what I'm going to put on first, grab your gels, grab your helmet, all those little things. So you're always just thinking forward, okay? Don't think as soon as you get to that position. You always want to be thinking 30-40 seconds in front of what you're doing. Onto the bike, you can get carried away in that first sort of 10k. There's lots of people around there. You just come out of the water, you want to get into a good position, but just concentrate again on your race. The first part of the ride is fairly hilly, and just make sure you get through that first part. There's a few dangerous corners coming down Palani and all that. You want to be cautious going around those corners, and then just get back out into that Queen K, and then it's the race opens up, and you'll be on your way. From there on, it's you're almost sort of greeted by nice winds, no real headwinds at all. But when you hit Waikoloa, that's when the things start changing. So the 40 k's into the bike ride, you're pretty much hit by headwind, and that sort of goes towards Kauai High. Everyone been out to Kauai High? So when you get to Kauai High, again you're sort of protected around the mountainside for probably 20 k's. But if the winds are blowing, they haven't blown for the last few years, and if they are blowing, the trade winds are meant to be picking up this week. Sometimes when you come through those open sections, you can get just a blast of air. So make sure when you are going through those open areas, concentrate on holding your bars tight, and not drinking a bottle of water when you're going through those sections, because you can quickly, you've all got lightweight wheels on, you can quickly get whipped around, and you don't want to have a crash out there. So just concentrate, either go onto the ball horns or just grip those bars pretty tightly. And then when you get around the final 10 k's up to Harvey, that's when the winds start blowing again, so you've got that headwind into your face. So again, concentrating up there, don't push too hard. You've still got a long way, you've still got to return all the way back home. Once you get to up to Harvey, then you've got your special needs just after the turnaround. So you go through Harvey, come back probably 400 metres. If you're going to put in your special needs, make sure you call your number on the way out. I've missed it a few times. They miss your number, so when you're going down towards the turnaround, call out your number so they've got it prepared for you. And then even 50 metres before that, just keep screaming your number so they've got it there. You don't want to be wasting time again if they haven't got it there. So scream your number out, get those special needs onto your bike as quickly as possible. For everyone here racing, I'd strongly recommend having the special needs there. Just if something happens in those final sort of 20 k's up to Harvey, you don't get any water, you don't get your nutrition that you've been training on, then it may cause you might not get any water down you for a while. So, and that's important in this race, is just continually to drink, eat all the time, concentrating on those factors. And then after Harvey, it's just you'd be putting it in your 53 chain ring and just smashing it down that hill. Again, once you turn around towards back to Kauai High, you're going to be faced with some strong side winds again. So concentrating on around that bend as well, all the way along to Kauai High again. Just try and keep your form, keep focused. Once you get up, that little hill up to Kauai High is it's probably one of the hottest places of the bike course. It's just, you're there sort of midday and it's just incredibly hot. So be very cautious when you're going up there. Just try and get some more fluid in. Once you get off to the turnaround onto the Queen K again, then you're faced with some wicked tailwinds, and some places along there hit 70 k's an hour through those sections. So the winds have been it's been a little bit funny this year. It's sort of been a funny direction, but you should get a tailwind through that section. And again, if you want to pick up nutrition through some of those aid stations, they are sort of through fast areas, so you're going to have to slow down. Don't think you're going to hit them at 50 k an hour and try and get a water bottle, otherwise you'll break a finger, and you don't want that. So if you want nutrition, slow down and pick up that nutrition, because it's sort of 10k between some of those aid stations, and otherwise it's a long time between drinks.